Malik, get up. Can you get up? At least the monitor, we can't hear ourselves. Check 1, 2.
Check 1, 2.
Working for the advance. System in it. President Sri Lanka Veterinary Association. Crazy. Oh yeah. Closer, Mike. Just one more time.
Check 1, 2. Well, our dignitaries are now entering the hall. I would like all of you to please rise from your seats.
Beautiful welcome. Everybody put your hands together and give them a round of applause. A very good evening, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 77th Annual General Meeting and the Convention 2025 of the Sri Lanka Veterinary Association. For the two of us, it's indeed an honor, privilege, and a pleasure to be involved with this very special convention. And we are extremely happy to announce that this is an annual event, and we'd like to extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Dr. Nandika Sanath Kumanayake, Secretary to the President of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka. In keeping with tradition, we'd like to start off with the lighting of the oil lamp, but before that, I'm sure you have something to say, Zina?
Yes, Faisal. A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great pleasure and pride that I warmly welcome all of you to the 77th Annual General Meeting and Convention 2025 of the Sri Lanka Veterinary Association. An event that continues to uphold the noble mission of driving national progress through veterinary science, collaboration, innovation, and sustainability. Since its establishment in 1940, the Sri Lanka Veterinary Association has been a beacon of excellence, dedication, and scientific advancement, working tirelessly for the betterment of animal health, public welfare, and sustainable development across the nation. This evening, ladies and gentlemen, as we gather here under one roof, distinguished guests, esteemed professionals, dedicated veterinarians, and enthusiastic young minds, we celebrate not only the achievements of the past year, but also the continuing journey of innovation and service that defines this proud association. Let's give a round of applause to begin with.
And on that wonderful note, having said all that, we move on to the lighting of the oil lamp. We have the pleasure of inviting the dynamic president of the Sri Lanka Veterinary Association, Dr. Ushan Paligama, to light the oil lamp. Also our chief guest, Dr. Nandika Sanath Kumanayake, Secretary to His Excellency the President of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka, Mr. Takuma Noguchi, Senior Representative, JICA Sri Lanka Office, Mr. Kapila Janaka Bandara, Senior Additional Secretary to the President, also Dr. Himali Kotalavala, Dr. K.K. Sarak, Director General, the cover-up of the Department of Animal Production and Health. We also like to invite you to light the oil lamp, Dr. Palika Fernando, Additional Secretary, Minister of Agriculture, Livestock, Land and Irrigation, Dr. Anil Basanta Kalupahana, Dean, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Sciences, University of Peradeniya. Also, Dr. LGS Lukugalapati, President, Sri Lanka Veterinary Council and Conference Chair, SLVA Scientific Committee 2025, to light the oil lamp. We have also to invite Dr. Niranjala Silva, Editor-in-Chief, Sri Lanka Veterinary Journal. Also, Dr. Chatura Pradarshana, Secretary, Sri Lanka Veterinary Association. Dr. Sugat Premachandra, President-elect, Sri Lanka Veterinary Association. Also, Dr. Nuwan Vikramasinghe, Treasurer, SLVA. Dr. Azula Mahagamage, the platinum sponsor of U.S. Soybean Export Council. Professor Mangala Gunathilaka, Dr. Mangala Gunathilaka, World Veterinary Association Global Animal Welfare Awardee 2025. Professor Mangala, we invite you as well. And one of the past presidents to also light the oil lamp in keeping with tradition. And can we all please stand up? Lighting the oil lamp brings color to the event and to the SLVA. We'd like all of you to please be standing for the national anthem. Thank you very much. You may all take your seats. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Sri Lanka Veterinary Association, established in 1943, is the premier professional body representing veterinarians in Sri Lanka. For over 8 decades, the association has been at the forefront of promoting animal health, public health, and food security, while, of course, advancing veterinary education, research, and professional development. The SLVA continues to serve as the unifying voice of veterinarians across government, academia, and industry, and bridging science and service for the betterment of animals, people, and the environment. And having said that, ladies and gentlemen, to formally deliver the welcome address, we have the pleasure of inviting Dr. Chatura Priyadarshana, the Secretary of the 77th Executive Committee of Sri Lanka Veterinary Association. Everybody put your hands together and give him a round of applause.
Good evening, distinguished guests, colleagues and friends. On behalf of the Sri Lanka Veterinary Association, it's my great pleasure to warmly welcome you all to the annual convention 2025. We are deeply honored by the presence of our chief guest, Dr. Nandika Sanath Kumanayake, Secretary to the President of the Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka, and our guest of honor, though he is a little late, Mr. Takuma Noguchi, Senior Representative of the JICA Sri Lanka office. We are equally delighted to have with us Mr. Kapila Janaka Bandara, Senior Additional Secretary to the President of the Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka. Also, Dr. K.K. Sanath, Acting Director General, Department of Animal Production and Health. Dr. Palika Fernando, she also will be a little late. Additional Secretary of the Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock, Lands and Irrigation. Also, I warmly welcome Dr. Anil Vasanta Kalupahana, Dean of the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Science, University of Peradeniya, and Professor Mangala Gunatilaka, recipient of the World Veterinary Association Global Animal Welfare Award 2025. I also take this moment to warmly welcome Dr. Sampath Lokugalappatti, President of the Sri Lanka Veterinary Council and Chair of Sri Lanka Veterinary Association Scientific Committee 2025. Also Dr. Niranjala De Silva, Editor-in-Chief of the Sri Lanka Veterinary Journal, Professor Sunil Chandra, President of the Sri Lanka College of Veterinary Surgeons, Dr. Chandana Rajapaksha, Director General of the Department of National Zoological Gardens, Dr. B.C.S. Pereira, Chairman of the National Livestock Development Board, and also Honorable Dr. Tilakanathan, Member of Parliament. We also extend our warm welcome to our sister association's presidents, Professor R.M.C. Deshapriya, President of the Veterinary Alumni Association of Peradeniya, Dr. Nuwan Wickramasinghe, President of the Association of Companion Animal Practitioners of Sri Lanka, Dr. Kaundika Wanikasundara, President of the World Poultry Science Association Sri Lanka branch, Dr. Upul Ranjit Kumara, President of the State Veterinary Surgeons Association. So I also take this opportunity to warmly welcome all our members of the Sri Lanka Veterinary Association who have joined us today. So your presence and commitment truly strengthen us and also the unity and spirit of our profession. We also warmly welcome and acknowledge our sponsors today, Platinum sponsor, USEC, and also the gold sponsors, silver and bronze, and also other sponsors. So dear ladies and gentlemen, the past year has been a remarkable journey for SLVA. Together we have strengthened our role as the voice of veterinarians in Sri Lanka. So we have done so many works to promote animal health, also advancing veterinary education, supporting research and connectivity between academia, industry and government for the greater good. Through our scientific sessions, farm capacity building programs, CPD workshop for our members and community initiatives with so many collaborations last year, we have shown what collaboration and commitment can achieve. None of this would have been possible without the dedication of our members, our executive committee, and our partners who share our vision. As we gather tonight, let us celebrate that spirit of unity and service and look forward to another year of progress, professionalism, and compassion for both animals and people. Once again, I warmly welcome all of you to this beautiful evening. Thank you very much for being with us and for your continued support for the SLVA. Have a great evening. Enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the most prestigious award presented by the Sri Lanka Veterinary Association to a selected fellow member. For the selection, the association carefully evaluates the entire professional career of the nominee, including their contribution to the country, the veterinary industry, and the association itself. This honor is awarded only once in a lifetime to an individual. So, this invitation is extended to another fellow member to deliver a felicitation speech explaining the reasons for honoring the selected award recipient. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I invite Dr. Susil Silva to do the speech. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to address the gathering.
Good evening, everyone. It is indeed a great honor and heartfelt privilege for me to read the felicitation note of my dear friend and batchmate, Dr. Atula Mahagamage, a colleague I have known and admired for many years, whose journey continues to inspire us all. And I believe he's a very, very rare breed of veterinarians with diverse backgrounds and diverse talents. This evening, we come together to celebrate and pay tribute to his outstanding professional journey, that of a visionary leader, respected educator, and pioneering force whose tireless efforts has profoundly shaped the agricultural, poultry, and soy food sectors in Sri Lanka and across South Asia. His unwavering dedication to excellence, innovation, and service has not only elevated industries, but also inspired countless professionals and institutions throughout the region. Even as we felicitate his remarkable contributions today, he continues to share his wisdom and expertise in service to the nation and the region, guiding the next generation towards greater heights. Dr. Mahagamage's formative years reflect an early blend of leadership, discipline, and versatility. He began his education at Isipatana College, Colombo, and completed his secondary education at the prestigious Nalanja College, Colombo, where he served as a senior prefect and was an active member of Debate Club and Scouting Movement. Debate Club, I don't think anybody in this audience will doubt that. These formative experiences nurtured the leadership and community values and would later define his career. Before entering university, he demonstrated professional initiative as a senior quality control manager at Amico Ceylon Limited. During the nationwide university closures of 1987 to 89, instead of pausing his progress, he embraced diverse learning opportunities in electrical engineering, printing technology, and advanced office management, gaining practical cross-disciplinary experience. This adaptability and curiosity became hallmarks of his professional life. That's why I mentioned he's a rare breed of veterinarians. Dr. Atula Mahagamage's academic and professional journey exemplifies his unwavering commitment to continuous learning and intellectual excellence. He holds a Bachelor of Veterinary Science from the University of Peradeniya, which he obtained in 1992, a Master of Business Studies with merit from University of Colombo, and Diploma in Business Management from the Open University of Sri Lanka. In addition to these formal qualifications, Dr. Mahagamage has pursued advanced international training and certifications, including feed milling and extrusions at very prestigious Kansas State University, USA, safety of food and beverages in international trade at the Institute of Chemistry, Ceylon, hatchery management at Chickmasters, USA, and he has done twice, one in Chickmasters, other one in James Way, USA. And also financial management and business planning at Moss Adams LLP, USA, and measurement of ileal digestibility in soybean meal and feed stuff for poultry at Kesastat University, Thailand. This distinguished credential reflects his multidisciplinary expertise and dedication to bringing scientific knowledge with practical industry-focused applications, pioneering leadership. When I spoke about his education, I have very fond memories with Atula at University of Peradeniya. I want to mention one just. In old days, we had going down in medical canteen, collected from students' money. We have a small gathering at the canteen was barely sufficient to accommodate 4 batches. That's how we did. But during these troubled times, it was banned by the Vice Chancellor. You can't have parties. Then this visionary leader at that time, student, asked us, why can't we go out and do a grand party outside university? Then we asked, from where do you get money? Then we'll collect from the companies. He said, oh, we all laughed. He said, I will prepare a dummy today. And we used to call him dummy at that time. And collected money from the industry, had a grand going down. That was the transformation of going down from medical canteen to what you have today. I think I can remember when we had 500 rupees for a full-page advertisement. That's what we took. When we go to the grain elevators, Dr. Chin at that time, what is your dinner cost? He said, it's 40,000 rupees. He said, all right, I will sponsor dinner. So that vision he had in that life as well. So early life. And first time, we had only 2 vets doing, the sales in drug companies at that time in private sector. And grain elevators advertise in our souvenir, asking for vets to apply. So that's the kind of leader he was at that time. Following the graduation, Dr. Mahagamage embarked on an unconventional yet visionary path by choosing to enter the private sector. At that time, not many vets wanted to do that. Driven by passion for innovation and tangible impact rather than administrative stability, which we took. He began his career as a farm manager and veterinarian at the Janata Estate Development Board and soon advanced to serve as a veterinary surgeon before rising to the position of manager operations at Gold Coin Feed Mills. As a vet, he did that at that time, where he dedicated 16 years of exemplary service, and his early leadership, professionalism, and unwavering commitment to excellence quickly distinguished him as a respected figure in the industry. He is credited with pioneering fully automated environment-controlled broiler management systems for 5-star broilers, an achievement that marked a transformative milestone in Sri Lanka's poultry industry. Many people in the industry call him as the father of the closed houses in poultry. Under his expert technical direction, the operation was honored by the Ministry of Livestock as the best poultry operation in the country at the National Livestock Award. That was the sole National Livestock Awards I think we had in Sri Lanka. A distinction that firmly established him as a national leader in agricultural innovation and modernization. Dr. Mahagamage's global journey began with the American Soybean Association in February 2008, where he served as the in-country representative. Later, advanced into the technical director within the same year. His visionary leadership and technical acumen enabled the expansion of U.S. soy utilization and poultry development across South Asia, including Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bangladesh, Cambodia, and then with United States Soybean Export Council as the country team lead for Sri Lanka and also regional head of poultry modernization for South Asia and Sub-Saharan Africa. Among his notable international accomplishments, Dr. Mahagamage played a pivotal role in developing pochette breeders in Nepal, one of Asia's most advanced broiler breeder facilities with capacity of 250,000 birds. This stands as a landmark achievement in sustainable poultry infrastructure development in the region. His broader contribution extends beyond infrastructure to capacity building and knowledge transfer. Through numerous American Soybean Association and World Initiative for Soy for Human Health and USAC programs, he has facilitated training for over 500 professionals, including veterinarians, technical staff, and industry leaders, enhancing competencies in poultry management, feed formulation, biosecurity, soy-based nutrition, and many other areas. His approach emphasizes training for transformation, empowering the next generation of agricultural professionals to implement global best practices in their home countries. Dr. Mahagamagi is a respected thought leader, contributor to scientific and educational literature, and support the development of the South Asian livestock and feed sector. In recognition of his outstanding contributions, Dr. Mahagamagi has been the recipient of several prestigious awards and honors. To name few, he was eminent veterinarian in the SAARC region. SAARC Veterinary Association awarded for his exceptional leadership and contribution to the advancement of veterinary science and regional livestock development. Royal Veterinary College UK recognition awarded at the Initiative Workshop for Policy Development of Veterinary Ethics in Sri Lanka, acknowledged for his advocacy in ethical veterinary practice and policy development. These accolades underscore his respected stature as both technical authority and an ethical leader within the veterinary community. Throughout his distinguished career, Dr. Mahagamagi has consistently demonstrated exceptional expertise across diverse range of disciplines. His core competencies encompass poultry nutrition, feed formulation, poultry disease control and biosecurity, and feed milling and operational management, where he has made significant contribution towards improving efficiency and sustainability. I can assure, I don't think you will find many vets who can, do anything in feed mill, including all the engineering, auditing, everything. No, I haven't seen veterinarians who can undertake those. He has also played a pivotal role in regulatory affairs and trade facilitation, ensuring compliance while promoting industry growth. Moreover, his strength in strategic program design and implementation, market assessment and expansion, and stakeholder engagement and partnership building have enabled him to foster collaboration, drive innovation, and advance poultry and feed sectors both nationally and internationally. Dr. Atula Mahagamage has played a pivotal role in leading professional association dedicated to advancing veterinary profession and poultry industry, serving as a president, secretary, treasurer, and various other capacities in Sri Lanka Veterinary Association, one of our former presidents, and also in World Poultry Science Association, and also in All Island Poultry Association, which is called IPA. He was a patron once, and he has been the deputy president, vice president of Organization of Professional Association at least for 3 times, if I memory correct. Dr. Atula Mahagamage's professional journey is defined not only by his technical expertise, but by his unwavering commitment to serve, educate, and inspire. His vision has bridged the gap between science and practice, national boundaries, and academic and industrial collaboration. Through his leadership in both U.S. soy-based program development and regional livestock advancement, he has strengthened the foundation for a more sustainable, responsible, and globally connected agricultural future in South Asia. Atula is blessed with a wonderful family. His wife Nilanthi, who is here, 2 sons, Lairu is in Australia, Eranda is in this audience, and his daughter Amma, who is working in Australia. As we felicitate Dr. Mahagamage, we honor a life marked by integrity, innovation, and impact, a legacy that continues to enrich the lives of countless professionals, farmers, and institutions across the region. We salute Dr. Mahagamage for his outstanding service and lasting impact, a true testament to excellence, leadership, and integrity. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Susil. And it is, of course, for us indeed a pleasure because I know the recipient only too well and very happy that I only now realized he was an old boy of the same school that I studied at Isipatana. And of course, he's also been at Nalanda College. But we need to recognize this individual because he's a personality par excellence and his work with dedication, an amazing leader. And to present the felicitation, whom do we invite, Sinath?
Well, I would like to invite our chief guest, Dr. Nandika Sanath Kumanayake, Secretary to the President of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka, and Dr. Ushan Palegama, President, Sri Lanka Veterinary Association.
Everybody put your hands together. Give them a round of applause. And what a very special moment for me to read his name because he's a personal friend of mine. I, in fact, also was a lecturer to his son who is now in Australia, Lahiru. It means so much. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a standing ovation. The one and only Dr. Atula Mahagamage. Everybody, a round of applause. Congratulations, Dr. Atula. I had the wonderful option of reading your name at this very special moment. Thank you, our chief guest and the president of SLVA. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like all of you now to focus your attention on the screen. This is a video that presents all the tremendous amount of work, the activities carried out during the 77th Executive Committee of the Sri Lanka Veterinary Association under the great leadership of this dynamic president, Dr. Ushan Palegama. These are the highlights of the active participation and contributions of members throughout this year. Let's have a look.